Today we are going to create a student portfolio using Google Sites. So I'm going to search Google Sites, open up Google Sites, and select Create. We're going to create in New Sites. And so here we have landed on your home page. Once your site comes up, you're going to want to name your title page. And for now, I'm just going to put Heather's Portfolio. And the site name, I'm going to call it HPS Portfolio. And then my name. Alright, now I have my home page, but I need to add some flair. So I'm going to go ahead and choose, I could upload an image or I could select a stock image. For right now I'm going to select a stock image. Go with this one. And I also want to do an About Me section on the home page. So that's where I'm going to need to come into this section over here and select text box. About Me. And since I want this to be a heading, I'm going to make sure that I select a title there. And when I write my narrative, I want to make sure to include my likes, my dislikes, really anything I want other people to know about me, but let's not get too personal. That means we don't want to see any addresses or phone numbers here on the home page. So now that I'm finished with my home page, I need to add a menu bar right here for my various grade level pages. So you can see up here there's the Insert, the Pages, and the Themes tab. I'm going to click on the Pages. And I see that there's already a home page there, but I'd like to add another page. And then we'll call that one 6th grade. And you'll see that 6th grade page slide in right here, but you'll also see it added to the top of my menu bar here. I would also like to make sure that I have a 7th grade tab and an 8th grade one also. So let's get all of those in there. Now each one of these is going to have a subpage, or could have several subpages, but for now I'm going to do just 2 subpages. I'm going to do a math subpage, and I'm going to go back to the 3 dots that are right next to the 6th grade page, and I'm going to add a reading subpage. And then I'll do the same for 7th grade. I'm going to add 2 subpages, math and reading. Remember, going back to the 7th grade, 3 dots, adding a subpage, reading. And now I'm going to do that one more time for 8th grade. When you create subpages, what happens is you get this little drop-down arrow on each of the pages to the subpages that are linked to it. Now I'm going to add one more page to my menu, and that's going to be my blog page. Alright, so that's where I'm going to stop right now. I have a home page, a 6th grade page with math and reading, 7th grade with math and reading, 8th math and reading, and also my blog page. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how to populate these pages with your work. So I'm going to go into the math page. So you can see that I have nothing uploaded yet. And the nice thing is we do a lot of work with Google. So I'm going to go back to the Insert tab up here, where you can actually insert files directly from your Google Drive. So I am going to click on that Google Drive, and I know I've done a pop video that I'd like to upload, so I'm going to search my pop videos. And select the one I did last week and go ahead and insert that in. So as you can see, the video comes up right here, but I have all this blank space to the right. I'd like to do a description of that video, so I'm going to enter a text box. It automatically populates down here, but I'm going to go until I see those crosshairs, and I'm going to drag this text box right here. Now I can give it a title. So title your pop video, and I can give it a description. So you could add your description right there. So now I'm going to go back to the 6th grade reading page. And I'm going to insert some of my work from my reading class. I'm going to go back to the Google Drive. I want to insert one of my reading projects. So I'm going to go ahead and search my drive. And I know that I have done a presentation for I Am Malala. There it is. I'm going to pull that up right there. And I'm going to go ahead and select my presentation and insert it into my site right there on that page. I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the math, and I'm going to add a text box and drag that text box right next to my presentation and make sure I have a title and a description. There we go, and I'll show you what that's going to look like once I publish the site. So before I publish my site, I'm going to set up my blog. Now, the blog is quite easy. All it is a series of text boxes with the date. So I'm going to start with today, August 18th, 2018. And I'm going to turn that date into I could either do a title or I could do a heading, whichever way I want to do it. And then once I go under there, hello, this is my first blog. So that's all you have to do to create a blog entry, and then each time you create a new entry, you would just add a new text box and do the same thing by adding your date, August 19th, 2018, and repeat that process by giving it a heading and then your blog underneath there. All right, so now I have my blog page going. I've got my 6th, 7th, and 8th grade pages started. I'm going to go ahead and publish this website. When you're ready to publish your site, click the Publish button and leave the naming convention that pops up. Once the site is published, you'll see a new arrow pops up. You can then use that arrow to drop down and view the published site. And once you're in your published site, you see you're out of edit mode. You can go to your pages, watch your videos, and also toggle through your presentations. And that is how to create a student portfolio using Google Sites.